So when this Jeep was launched, the Compass, it was priced between 22 to 35 lakh. So I personally feel there are many more cars which offer more features at this price point. So you would actually like to go for the Tucson or the Alcazar, or you can even get a high-end car in the used car market at this price point. So this car is available in 4 variants and 2 engine options, and this car has Jeep has recently launched the Jeep Compass with some cosmetic changes with a facelifted version and some interior changes as well, like the Infotainment System and some more bits in the interior. So I personally feel you would rather go for another car instead of this, because there aren't many features which are worth this price.
Hey guys, welcome to another video of VCars. Today I'm going to be reviewing this. This is the Jeep Compass. Let's open the engine bay of this car right away. It says multi-jet 16 valve right there. Now this engine has actually been taken from the FIAT cars, the Linea, the Punto. Gets insulation right there. Now this engine has been placed slightly towards the front grille to balance the weight of the car. No hydraulic struts. The engine bay is quite heavy. Let's close it. Okay, so this car gets the signature Jeep grille. So if you closely notice, there are 7 of them. This part right here. There are actually 7 of them in all Jeep cars, the Wrangler, the Grand Cherokee. So this car gets projector headlamps. It's quite bright. Gets LED DRLs as well. These are the LED DRLs. Gets halogen fog lamps. The indicators have been placed over here. It gets gloss black treatment inside the headlamps. It gets chrome finishing over there. It gets cuts and creases on the bonnet as well and on the doors. Now these mirrors are quite long. It says Compass right there. Now in most of the Jeep cars, the car's name is written on the door like this, the Grand Cherokee. These are parallel 5-spoke wheels. It gets alloy wheels, parallel 5-spoke. This car stands on 17-inch wheels. It gets body decaling right there. This is actually optional. Now these are the rear fog lamps. Gets reverse parking camera as well. And let's open the boot. That's from here. So actually there's no button on the key to open the boot. So you need to do it manually. So the boot is quite big. It gets light placements on both sides. You can actually detach the parcel shelf. It gets hooks over here. So this car gets a full size spare wheel. This is actually 16-inch. The actual tire is 17-inch. Okay, so let's close this. Now the attention to detail is amazing. You see this right here? That's the Jeep grille, which is actually there in the Wrangler. And this thing right here. So the attention to detail is amazing. So you guys can see the snake right there. That's amazing. So it gets chrome treatment above the windows right there, and it continues till here. This is quite nice. It gets gloss black roof. It gets request sensor on the door handle. Now you can actually open the petrol tank from here itself, the fuel tank. Okay, so let's get at the rear. The doors open wide enough, but they are actually on the smaller size. It gets rich red stitching over here. It gets white interiors, so white doors as well. Only this part is black. So you can store small bottles there. That's white seats, as I said before. Now the rear seat is not that comfortable, but the legroom is quite nice. The headroom is also quite nice. Gets red stitching over here as well. 2 AC vents for the rear passenger and a USB charging port. You can actually get magazine holders over here. You can store magazines and books. Gets 2 adjustable headrests for the rear passengers, only 2. So actually, in other cars there are humps over here, so the third person can't sit in the middle at the back. So in this car the hump is there, but it's not that big, so the person can sit in the center, but there's no headrest for the center passenger. You get light placement over there and over here as well. You get a hook too. Okay, let's get outside. This car gets 60-40 seat split at the rear. So I press this and I open it. You can access the boot. Let's just place it back in place. Get isofix child mounts as well on both sides. So actually no, I'm not a huge fan of this car. Let's get in the front. So as I said, the attention to detail is amazing. It says Jeep right there in the mirror as well. That's quite cool. Okay, let's get inside. Now as I said, this car gets white interiors, so white doors, only that part is black, I said before. Now you can operate the windows automatically only for the front 2 windows, not for the rear. As you all can see, it says auto right there, only there. This is to lock and unlock the car. These controls right here are for the mirrors. Now this is quite unique. I've never seen this type of a controller for the exterior mirrors ever before in any other car. So that's quite nice. It looks amazing. It feels amazing as well. Okay, so it gets manual adjustments. So I feel that's actually not worth for a car of this price. So this car should have electric adjustments for the seat, at least for the driver's seat. So this car happens to be a manual transmission. Gets a proper dead pedal there. Now these controls over here are for the lights. No automatic headlamps on offer. This is to increase or decrease the intensity of the instrument cluster, the brightness. This is for the headlight leveler. Okay, so the AC vents have been finished in gloss black. Gets a chrome line also surrounding on both sides. So it gets red stitching on the seat as well. That's quite nice. Okay, let's get inside. Let's close the door. So the interior is quite simple. So it gets red stitching on the steering as well. That's quite nice. Red stitching over here. The seats. Okay, let's turn on the car. This happens to be the push button. The button is right there. So guys, as you all can see, the engine is on now. The steering is on the softer side. Gets chrome bits over here. The steering feels quite light. Gets chrome bits over here as well and over here. The horn is also quite loud. Okay guys, these controls is for the multi-information display in the instrument cluster. You can browse the various settings. This is to answer or decline a call. This is for the voice assistant. So guys, you guys must be wondering where are the controls for the volume. So it's right here at the back. It is quite hard to access. That's quite weird, Jeep. So this lever right here is for the indicators and the high beam and low beam. This lever right here is for the wipers. No automatic wipers on offer. No automatic headlamps on offer. Let's do the wiper test immediately. Lot of spray on offer. It cleans the windshield in no time. This car is equipped with a rear wiper as well. So whenever you turn on the car, it says Jeep right there. Let me show you. The graphics are quite cool. And whenever you turn it off, it says Jeep again. As I said, the graphics are amazing. Gets auto dimming inside rear view mirrors as well. Get light placement over here. You get a mirror here along with a light which is not working right now. Same as the case here. This is the microphone. When your phone is connected to Bluetooth, you can actually talk to a person. So that's that. Now there are many controls here. So actually the center console looks a bit clustered because there are so many buttons right there. So I feel it's slightly clustered. So you get storage space over there, the 12 volt charging socket, aux port, USB port. So these are the AC controls. This is to turn on and off the parking sensors. So it says park sense off. So the park sense is actually the parking assistant called in Jeep. So they call it park sense. So this car gets a reverse parking camera with adaptive guidelines. Now there's a lot to talk about this infotainment system. These are the apps inbuilt. This is a compass, it shows which direction we are facing right now. Settings. So actually this screen heats a little bit. So this car gets Bluetooth connectivity as well. Now this screen is slightly smaller. The newer Jeep gets an updated infotainment system with navigation as well. Now the gear lever feels nice to hold. It's finished in chrome. It gets 6-speed manual transmission gearbox. It gets an electronic parking brake as well. This button right here is turn on and off the traction control. That's quite nice. Now it gets gloss treatment around the screen. Now this screen is also not fingerprint magnet. It's actually finished in matte finish. It's nice and slick. It's not that smooth, but it is slick and nice. Gets storage space over here as well. Gets dual tone interiors, black and white. Its dashboard is on the smaller side. You get a cargo net here, you can store anything you want. That's only in the passenger side, not over here. You can manually adjust the steering, both for reach as well as rake. So this car gets dual zone automatic climate control system. So as you all notice, you get chrome surrounding around the gear lever. It's quite nice. So this door handle is actually unique. So when I lock it, it says lock right there. When I open it, there is no unlock symbol. So it's understood that it's unlocked. That's quite nice. It says Jeep right there. So guys, ground clearance is actually not an issue in this car. Guys, when you're going off-roading and there are many rocks on the way, so this bumper might touch the rocks and damage your underbody. So that's quite disappointing. So guys, let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts about this car.
Hope you enjoyed this video of the Jeep Compass. See you guys in the next video. Bye.